Number one, the pressure to perform. Feeling like you always need new content. You need bigger builds. You need the perfect photo to stay relevant. Folks, I'm going to tell you right now, this is something that should not bother you because of the way that social media now works. So, back in the day, when social media first started, social media worked very much like email marketing. And what that means is if I was a company and I wanted to send emails out, I would get a bunch of people who liked my company. I would get their emails and I would make an email list. I would create my email and I would send that email to my email list. And I would send it to, let's say, 100 people. A certain percentage would look at the email. A smaller percentage would actually do something with the email, click on a call to action or something like that. That's how social media used to work. So you would get as many followers as you can, and then you would post a piece of content, and a certain amount would see it, and a certain amount would like it, a certain amount would comment. That's not how the algorithms work anymore. With the introduction of TikTok, we now live in a world where it's not about how many followers you have. It's about how good the topic is. It is now known as the interest graph, not the social graph, which means if you are posting good content and it is something that people want to engage with, you will be seen more because the social media platforms want you to stay on the platform. Remember when TikTok first started and there was kind of this mini epidemic of people spending more time on TikTok than any other social media? That was because they were the first ones to really introduce this interest graph. They were sending you content you were interacting with. All the other platforms have now brought this model in. So if you want you want to see this in action, after the show, go on to Instagram, whatever, go to the search bar and type in puppies and go through the feed of stuff that they're going to send you, whether it's reels, photos, or whatever. Like 10 of them, comment on 10 of them, and save 10 of them. Then search kittens. Like 10 of them, comment on 10 of them, save 10 of them. I can bet you tomorrow when you wake up in the morning and you go through your feed, you're going to have more content about kittens and puppies. Because the algorithm noticed you interacted more with it, you're going to get more of it. So, when it comes to feeling like you always need to put out new content, it would be nice because you want to be seen more, but it's not a necessity. If you started a new Instagram account tonight, if you started a new TikTok account tonight, and you put out a new piece of content that was good, you can get more views and more likes than anything I can put out now, and I have 5,000 followers, 5,700 on Instagram. I have 5,000 on TikTok or on Facebook. I got a couple hundred on TikTok. I got a couple hundred here. You'll get more than me. That's how it works. Getting the feeling of having to out-compete everybody, that is just trying to do bigger builds and have the perfect photo. That is just an ego. And all that ego is just you feeling like that you're not good enough. That is all that is. Feeling like you're comparing yourself to other people, which we'll get into more later, is just your ego not being able, someone put that in your head that you didn't deserve the love and the credit that you're getting, and you just feel like you're not worth it. That is not you. That is someone else in your life.